Um, it's been a while. Yeah. Um, I haven't made. I don't think I've streamed Gran Turismo in a while. When was the last time I streamed this? Let me check. Oh, it was 9 months ago. The last time I streamed Gran Turismo. Jeez, that's that's crazy. 9 months I've streamed this game. Um, so yeah. Uh, Wait for some people to start joining. Um, I do want to jump into a Nürburgring race. As you can tell by the top of my screen here, we have the GTR, the R35 GT3 car from the Gran Turismo movie, which came out yesterday. I watched it yesterday. I enjoyed it. I recommend going to see it. Um, yeah, if I start coughing randomly during this stream, that's because I've been a little bit unwell lately. We haven't streamed in ages. I feel like doing this because, I'm bored. And, yeah, just want to hop into some races on Gran Turismo. I might set up some practice laps and go for some of them for a little while. And then yeah, we'll, jump into a race at some point. Now, I am on PS4 still. You can probably hear it blowing away in the background. But that's okay. However, I am on a new monitor, so I'm no longer on that shithouse TV. I'm on a monitor because I've got a PC set up now. Yeah. I don't know which track to run practice laps on or time trials. Um, I might run a time trial on Red Bull, Red Bull Ring. So yeah, we'll be using this GTR for tonight's stream. As you can tell, I have a little bit more money. However, I don't think I'll be purchasing anything anytime soon. But yeah, I have a few new updates to the garage since the last time we've played. Like, I've got most of the cars that have come out with recent updates, like the Nismo 32. I got that when that came out. And I think that was the last update I played. Yes, with this update, the GR Corolla is out, but and I don't know how to do the time trial to unlock it, because you can get a time trial for it where it gets added to your garage on the 28th of August. But I don't know where to find that time trial, which sucks ass. Because I tried to look at the track that it was on, because I've seen a video on it, and it's on the Michelin track over in the US. But there's no specific event for it there, so I'm wondering if I've missed it or whatever, because this is the track that it's on, and there's nothing here, and if you go to time trial, there's nothing here either. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused on where to find the time trial. I tried to look it up, but it was all like, oh, how to start a time trial and all that, which everyone should know by now. But yeah, honestly, let's hit a time. You know what? Fuck it. I should not swear, but you know. I am dying today. Anyways, speaking of time trials and the Michelin track, let's hit a Michelin track time trial in the Gran Turismo movie GTR. Yeah, I've got a bottle of water here with me, so you know, gonna stay hydrated. Very yummy. I have driven this car already, obviously. Yeah, I've just been doing races against AI. I am slowly getting used to racing the intermediate level AI. Hopefully soon I will feel comfortable going up to professional AI. And then setting up with some sport mode stuff, because as you can tell by the title of this stream, I want to get good. Not necessarily good enough to go pro, or that would be nice, but you know, I don't think I'm going to be at the skill level at all of, you know, obviously the pro drivers and that, but bang out a time trial. Let's see what kind of lap time we can sit here. I have driven this track as well. This was the first track I did with this car yesterday. Was that yesterday or was it today? I think it was today actually. So I'm used to the track. Well, I'm not actually used to it because I've only done it once. If I go quiet at all during a race or a time trial, it's just because I'm trying to concentrate, not because I don't feel like talking, but you know, it's best to stay quiet half the time and just concentrate, you know. .125, let's see if we can beat that. Oh dear. Not gonna beat it, I don't think. We'll see, we could bring it back. Look at that, we brought it back a little bit. See if we can keep taking off time. Even with that mishap, we still seem to get a faster lap. But you know, we can't make crucial mistakes like that during the actual race, can we? No. Like that mistake on that turn there. Well, 124. All right, let's leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. A 124.7. I'm actually happy with that. I'm actually quite happy with that. A 124. Alright. Sector 1, we got 32.82 seconds. Sector 2, bro, even though with that mishap, we still got a faster second sector. I'm surprised that we actually got a faster lap at all, because fucked it. Um, we don't need to watch a replay of that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, a minute 24 lap. Not bad. Alright, right, now I think what we could do, we could run a practice lap just quickly on Nürburg, because I do want to hit out a Nürburg race today, in tonight's stream. I think. I think we should be alright to hit a Nürburg tonight. Alright, we're gonna hit a Nürburg tonight at some point. Let's run. What should we say? We'll just do custom races because there's no specific things for it. Say we'll run. Go 5 laps on the Nürburg on Red Bull, sorry, or should we go? If we go 6, do we go up to 10k? We go up to 11. All right, let's run 6 laps. 6 laps on Red Bull. As you can see, it's intermediate level. I'm not changing that because I don't feel like going up, and going down to beginner is obviously way too easy. So yeah. Alright, sorry about that. My stuff decided to disconnect. I hate when that happens. That Ford GT is probably going to come first. That AMG is going to be a pain to get around. If I even get up that high, we'll see. Let's see if I can make. Let's see if I can make podium. If I can get podium, I'm happy. So let's try and hit podium, shall we? I'm obviously not the best at this, but we'll give it a go. I'm gonna fumble coming into here. Like I said, I'm gonna fumble. Braking way too late. Then again, it's a cluster. I did have to top up the fuel because the fuel was a bit what's it called, worn out, so it was from excellent down to normal, so I just topped it up because this car underperforms on normal fuel levels. Fuel wear, I should say. I don't even know what you'd call that, because alright then, this Peugeot came to play. I still have not yet passed anyone. The Genesis got past this Peugeot, and so did I. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can catch up to this Genesis and overtake the Genesis this time. I can see the AMG there. The Ford GT, I think, is the one that's well ahead of everyone else. outside here. Ooh. That BMW's gone. We took another position as well. We took 6th. Another Peugeot here, let's see if we can get around him. Oi, he broke really quickly. Let's see if we can catch up to that AMG. Take a podium spot right now. There we go, 3rd place. Let's see if we can catch this Ferrari, take 2nd. Maybe we might even catch 1st, who knows? Maybe not. That is a crucial mistake on my part. Alright, we're going to take P2 on this one. I'm actually quite happy with that. That's actually not bad. That's P2. I did make a very crucial mistake on that last lap there. I fucked up that last lap, but it was alright. Wasn't bad. Could have been better though. Definitely could have been better. Yeah. I'm gonna let you guys watch the replay because I will be right back. I'm just gonna go to the loo. You guys enjoy this replay. Alrighty everyone, I'm back. Alright, let's close this replay. I'm gonna save it anyways, because I've saved every replay with this car so far. Except for that time trial one, obviously. I'm clearly dying. Yeah, we're gonna jump into another race on another track. I'm thinking let's go with... I don't want to do Nürburg yet. I want to save Nürburg for a little bit later. I don't want to do Le Mans as of yet. Let's try. Should we go? Tell you what, let's actually do Fuji International Speedway race. Wait, no. What do I do? Kyoto Driving Park. That's a pretty cool track. No, we'll do Kyoto because Kyoto's a very fun track to do. I don't know if I should do the entire course or if I should just do half the course. I did the entire course the other day. I quite enjoyed it, especially with this car. I think I might just do the half circuit, make it a little bit simpler for myself, I guess. Make it a shorter race, or we'll go 10 laps because that's usual length of a GT3 race, I think. Just gonna some on my feet because my feet are freezing, and yeah, we'll get started. So really all I need to do for these races is just change the amount of laps, and then yeah, that's really it, because I'm sticking with the the intermediate AI for a little while, and the intermediate AI are actually, as you can see, pretty good drivers. So I'm gonna wait till I can start getting nothing but pole position, and then I'll move up to professional, and yeah, go from there. Alright, we've got 2 other GTRs, 2 Ford GTs, Subaru. We might actually get slammed. We might not get second place because there are 2 Ford GTs. Those might get first and second. But let's still attempt to go for podium. Did not know there was a fucking McLaren F1. That was a risky overtake on that Z4, but we got there. Let's try and stay with this McLaren. I've beat one of them before on lower fuel than this, so... waited for that window to open up on that Mustang. That Mustang's gonna move over. Gave that Genesis a little love tap, but you know, we'll be alright. If the Subaru moves over, he's gonna fuck me over. Oh, we're just gonna fuck up that same line. I think we've caught up to the F1 GTR. Yeah, we have. Alright, we might just have to hold fifth. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere above fourth. Not at not with Jeez, what's in second then, bro? If that's what's in second or first, bro? What's in second and first? Because if that other 4 GT ain't in first, what the fuck's in first? Because if the other 4 GT that's in this race is in second, what the hell is in first? Oh, I downshifted way too early. We are getting no speed and we're not going to catch them anytime soon. Yeah, no, they're pulling on us. Would be nice to catch up, but good luck to me then. You know what, I don't know how I did it, but I managed to get podium. I don't know how I did it. I managed to pull into third. Like, I genuinely don't know how I did that. Oh, it's the RX Vision. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. gaining on us. He's going to take us on this corner because I'm going to let him go by. Got pole position, lads. Holy sheesh. We managed to keep pole position on that. That's crazy. Oh bro, there was four GTs in that race, the hell? And there was a Huracan as well. I'm surprised the Huracan wasn't up top 3. Because the last time I raced the Huracan, it was literally, like, I barely got pole the last time I raced the Huracan. Jesus. I don't need to watch the replay right now, I'll save it for later. I'm actually still very surprised about getting pole position in that, because I was very worried, especially about these Ford GTs. Because they had me. As soon as I saw that McLaren F1 just absolute ate me at the start, I'm thinking, shit. I might not catch him. I might have to stay down here in 5th. But I managed to catch up. I'm surprised I did, actually. I don't even know how I was able to take 3rd. And then I took 1st. That was a good battle for 1st, though, honestly. That was actually... That battle for 1st was probably one of the most exciting race moments I've had. Because when I raced not the Skyline, the Huracan the last time, yes, it was a good battle for 1st, but I just barely had him because of slipstream, and I had him in the corners, but you know, as most cars do, they have the GTR on the straights. Because this thing, it's not the fastest car on the road. It's got 576 horsepower and it weighs 1.2 ton. But it'll get the job done, clearly. Now let's go over to Europe. It is now 10 o'clock. So I think it is a perfect time to start our Nürburgring race. Am I a little bit sketched out about this? Yeah, just a tad. Why? We're gonna do 3 laps. Not of... I don't even know how to pronounce that, bro. Nordschleife? I don't know. Not of Nordschleife, but of the 24-hour circuit that they use, which is the full circuit. It's Nordschleife and the Grand Prix circuit, all in one. So it takes 9 minutes to complete a lap of this. Just one lap takes 9 minutes. Why not do 3? Yeah. Why not do 3? I'm probably gonna get slammed on the back straight of this track, because this car only tops out at 260 something Ks. She won't even reach 300, which sucks. That's alright though. I'm fine with that. I'm very fine with that. By the way, welcome to the viewer that's watching. I didn't say that before, so I'll say it now. Yeah. Let's try not to get too mad, because knowing how fast I'm gonna go down this track with not being what do we have? Got a Suzuki, Aston Martin, Dodge Viper. That might be a little bit harder to catch. The Genesis, we've dealt with Genesises before, and then I've got the Hyundai Genesis. Those are okay. My main focus on keeping up with, for now, is that Mustang, because that Beetle will be easy. I don't know about the Renault RS, but that Mustang is going to be probably my main challenge, because the Porsche, I can keep up with the Porsches. They weigh a little bit more than these, so we should be alright. The Renault that's just here in front of us, I've got no idea. We might actually be able to take him enough. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, we took nearly everyone on a first... Jesus Christ, let's get out of there. Alright, well, we took 5 positions on that first corner completely by accident. I was saying how much of a challenge that Mustang was going to be, and he's gone already. Then again, it was probably the Mustang's fault that crash happened, because, you know, Mustangs. Yeah, let's just focus on winning this race. be careful of the person on my backside. Didn't even realise they were there. And okay, we're losing it. Alright, now we have entered the Nordschleife. Yeah, again, I don't know how to say it properly because I'm not German. But this is where shit gets intense. This is where you want to pay attention. Oh, so you don't fuck up like that. What the hell is behind me? Oh, shooters, hello. That Suzuki is really loud, the Suzuki VGT. That thing is running on a Hayabusa. The motor is the same motor from the Suzuki Hayabusa, and it's loud. Like, bruh. This Lancer's actually keeping up with me. I'm gonna get overtaken again. Oh dear. This is my least favourite corner in the whole track. The one I always fuck up. Oh shit, I did not mean that. this is the back straight I was talking about. This thing's not going to get a lot of speed. As long as I slipstream that Genesis, we should be alright. Because we are gaining on it very slowly. But the guy behind us is flying past, and it's a Dodge Viper. They have pretty good top speed. He's going to take second. Bumping me down to fourth again. Oh, I'm still in fourth. I've always been fourth. Alright, let's take third. I would really like to know what's up in pole position. I have a feeling that Viper's going to take first. Gosh damn it, bro. I swear to God. And we just lost all that position. Oh, yay. Now I have to fight to get all that back. Won't be too hard though. I've got to wait for a gap. Go, 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 go. Let's catch up. Or let's not catch up, you know, that works too. Alright, well this race is in the bin for me then. I went from P4 to P9 in seconds. Alright, back to P3. No way am I going to catch up to the Viper or whatever's in first. But yeah, because as soon as we get down to that back straight, that Viper's just going to leave. Like, sure, I might be able to catch it on the corners, but no way am I catching it down the straight. And that'll be here within a matter of minutes. So, because I can see the Viper, it's just there, but I ain't gonna catch him, no way. Oh, never mind, I did catch the Viper, but once we get to that back straight, good luck trying to stay ahead of him. I would like to know how I'm losing the Viper. Now 9. It's about to be 10 seconds. He's 10 seconds behind. How is that possible? Alright, so it's a Viper up ahead as well. What the hell? How am I catching it? There's pole position, but I'm not going to hold it for long, I know that. Yep, okay. What absolute bollocks was that? Fucking prick, bro. Why would he do that, bro? Why would he do that? I'm trying to move over to exit the corner, Jesus. Bro's gone off the track, onto the wall and fucking spun me like that. It's alright. Well, I've got the fastest lap as well, so it's pretty sweet. Oh, bro. I've been there. Pole position, ladies and gentlemen. Holy snap. Oh. I had to get a bit defensive there because he would have taken that from us. He would have ruined that. That was nearly a 30-minute race. There you go. 26 minutes, 28 seconds. I'm happy with that. $35,000 in the bank. Let's go. Holy snap, bro. I'm sweating off that one. I don't know how I managed to pull that off. After that first Viper came past, oh, bro, I was like, fuck. I'm not taking pole. I deadass thought, I was thinking to myself halfway through that, actually. When we started to hit, like, towards the end of that, that lap, I'm thinking, nah, the best I'm gonna do is P2. Because that red Viper was dragging off somewhere. I don't know where he went. But that white one, that, bro. It was pacing me, I can tell you that. He would have had me if I wasn't defensive. We would have got P2, but you know, gotta defend it, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna save that replay. That was, oof, that's gonna be one to watch one day. That was fun. All right. I would say let's do a race to chill. But I don't know what to race on. I don't know what track, and I don't know what car to use. I could buy 2 new GT3 cars if I wanted to, because I have enough to buy 2 of them now. So I'm thinking, what if I buy like a... I'm just trying to think, there's one that's really light. I think it's the V12 Vantage. That thing is light as hell. I think that only weighs 1.2 tons. So it's as light as the Lamborghini, but it's got like a fuck ton more power. I'll show you. The V12 Vantage GT3, it's got 591 horsepower and it weighs 1,250. So it's 35 kgs less than GDR, and it's got quite a bit more horsepower. Then if we come down to the Lamborghini, alright, the Lamborghini GT3 car sits at 576 horsepower, so same amount of horsepower as the GTR, but this also weighs 1,230. Okay, so this weighs less actually than the Aston. Never mind. This weighs 55 less. The Aston only weighs 35 less. But the Aston has more horsepower. than the Lamborghini. It would explain why this car is actually quite quick, because it's got no weight compared to a lot of these cars. The Ferrari one weighed nothing, but it's got five. I don't remember how much horsepower. So yeah, it weighs nothing. It weighs 1,215, so it weighs 15 kilos less than Lambo, but it's got like jack shit in the way of horsepower. It's got 34 horsepower less than the Lamborghini or the Ferrari, but it weighs a fuck ton less. So that's what matters. It's not the horsepower, it's the weight. Because yes, you can have a shit ton of power in a heavy ass car and you'd still go slow. That's why it's completely off topic, but that's why with like the semi trucks on the road, the Cummins engines, they're pulling nearly 1,000 horsepower, but because they're under such a heavy load, they go so slow. But slap that kind of horsepower on one of these cars, bro, the thing will fly. Anyways, the Porsche, not the best. 5.9 horsepower, 1,243 kilos. So it weighs less than the Aston, but it's got way less horsepower. I think this is the lowest powered GT3. How much horsepower does the AMG have? Because there's 3 of them. There's the Black Series GT. So we've got the SLS, which has 614 horsepower and weighs 1,350. Then you've got the AMG GT3, which has 614 horsepower and weighs 1,325. And then you've got the Black Series, which has 614 horsepower and weighs 1,285. So it's got a fuck ton more horsepower and weighs the exact same as the GTR. And it costs 30 grand more. Oh boy. Actually, no, that's not true. This GTR that I'm in now costs, I think it was 600 grand. Let's have a look at the McLaren, because I feel like the McLaren will be light and have horsepower, but we'll have a look at that. The 650S GT3, 542 horsepower, 1,240 kilograms. Okay, so it's pretty much the same as the Ferrari. Ooh, P1 GTR. 986 horsepower and 1,345 kilos. Jesus. Alright, let's have a look at the Jag, and then I want to have a look at the R8 as well. Alright, the F-Type has 552 horsepower and it weighs 1,250. Weighs less horsepower. Alright, last one I'm going to look at is the Audi, because that's the only other one that I'm interested in. Yeah, the only problem with this is, yes, it's light. Although, which one? Do we go the LMS? Alright, let's have a look at both. The LMS Evo, 576, 1,235, so that's one of the lightest. And then this one is 585 with 1,225. So yeah, this is also maybe the lightest, I think. At 800 grand. I could buy this and spend pretty much all my money. It is a GT3 car. I'm thinking about it. Naturally aspirated. Is this one naturally aspirated? Yep. Alright, so it's a naturally aspirated, what is it, a V10? I think so. It's an R8, so it would most likely have a V10, right? Yeah. So we could go a naturally aspirated V10 with 585 horsepower. So it's got 9 more horsepower than the car I'm in, and it weighs a fuck ton less. It weighs a whole 60 kilos less. If I put a turbo in this, just for the sake of it, I probably can't, but if I just chuck the freaking turbo in that thing would fly. The horsepower would go up and it would fly. Problem is keeping it under control because it's rear wheel drive. But then again, you got more weight in the back because the engine's back there as well, so I don't know, I'll think about it. How much is an LMP car gonna cost me? Let's actually go to Nissan, because I prefer Nissan's LMP cars. Or do I go to Porsche? Porsche or Nissan? Well, I'm pretty sure they cost $1 million anyways. Let's just go to Nissan. I mean, Nissan's LMP car is in the Gran Turismo movie, so why wouldn't they have it in the game? Oh, never mind. They don't have it in the game. God dang it. But yeah, it's in one of the pictures for the prototype race, unless of course that's one of Toyota's ones. and I'm just seeing shit. Yeah, that. Okay, never mind. That's one of Toyota's ones, and they cost 3 million. Jesus. Fuck, that's a lot. That's a 2016 one. That's their 2012 LMP car. It's got 529. It's got 493 horsepower. How the hell are these things faster than that? Well, they weigh a shit ton less. There you go. That's more like it. 670 horsepower, and it weighs 1,040 kilos. That's a whole fucking 245 kilos less, with a shit ton more horsepower. So, with nearly 100 more horsepower, it's 94 horsepower. Jesus, those things must fly. But clearly I don't have 3 million. I'm just dreaming. Toyota FT1. I think that's a GT3 car, because I swear I've raced against one of these. Because I know, oh, there it is. There's the GT3 one. No, that's the same body kit, isn't it? Yeah, weird. Alright, well, there's a GT3 version of the FT1. I don't need one because I've got the Supra. And this thing, so yeah, this has one of the most horsepowery. Well, this is one of the fastest. But yeah, no, this thing's straight line speed is a lot better. So it's actually one of the hardest cars to overtake in a dead straight line. I have one, as you can see there. It says acquired, and I love it to death. I love it. I think mine's got 700 horsepower though, because mine is modified. I did it to do the last championship in the campaign, just so that I could get that done and out of the way. Alright, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna end it there. Yeah, I had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me get better, if I even got better. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys if I ever decide to stream again. So, see you later, my